Hello, Edmonds Music teachers. We are making this video for you today so that you can figure out how to download the teacher registration form from your email and the steps it takes to fill it out and email it back to Brandy Bassett. So here we are, we're opening our email and we have our two documents. The first one we're going to open is teacher registration form. We'll go ahead and leave supplemental form where it's at. We're gonna click it. I happen to have Excel, and so it opens in Excel for me. If you do not, it may open through a different platform, and we can discuss that later. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to zoom out a little bit so that we can see our whole screen. There we go. The first thing we want to do is we want to actually save as so that we can have a version that is not read-only. So we're going to go to File, and we highly recommend that you save as. Go ahead and select that. We're going to save it to our desktop. So we're going to scroll up from that arrow, and we're going to go all the way to the very top, desktop, select, and double click. Perfect. And then down below where it says copy of, we want to delete the copy of. We're going to go ahead and erase that, and you're going to write your last name. Great. And then we're going to select Save.
Are you putting a dot there at all or nothing?
Nope, no dot, just car. Car
There's just extra
MF20.
space there.
Yep, extra spaces are okay. Perfect. So now that we're in it, we want to show you how to use this form. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to select all of the gray boxes, and those are boxes that need to be input. To save time today, we're not going to input all of them, but we're just going to show you how you do that. We're going to spell Roxanne
correctly.
Perfect. You want to make sure you fill out address, email, scrolling to the right, and where it says phone.
There's two A's.
So the next thing we want to show you is how to fill out the student categories. The first name and last name you're going to just type in. We'll type in Frances. We'll pretend that she is the student. We're going to type first name first. That's really important. Then you can press Tab or the right arrow. Or you can click. We're going to do last name. Now the categories that are most important to show you are sight reading and theory. All of the other levels will be just levels 1 through 10. You can see that there's a little arrow in the box for rhythm, and she's going to just select level 2. Now she can go next door to sight reading, but let's say for sight reading she wants primer level A or B. She'll go ahead and select one of those. There is not a primer A or B for any other category except for theory. And there's just one level for theory, that is primer. We're going to show that to you now. We'll go ahead and select primer. When it comes to all of the performance categories, they will all be levels 1 through 10, and every single box will have a drop-down menu. Now let's say, for example, romantic is supposed to be level 4, and you just pressed it incorrectly, and you've moved away from that box. We're going to move away from it, and we need to come back. So we're going to go back to that 2, select the box, and just press backspace. And then you can reselect or you can leave it blank. We'll leave it blank for now. The other 2 that you want to see is composition. If your student has a composition, you'll select the drop-down menu and press composition. And you'll do the same thing with project. There are 2 categories, artistic or written. Additional state fee is only for students that are taking more than 5 exams. It is very rare that somebody would need the additional state fee, but let's pretend that we are going to do an additional exam. So we'll go ahead and select $350. And every student that participates, even if they do just one event, has to pay the $35 registration fee. And we're going to select that. And you'll see in that total fee column, you shouldn't be able to select it. It auto selects $38.50. And if we scroll down on the page using our down arrow, you'll see that the total $38.50 will auto calculate for you. Now we're gonna save and we're gonna work on sending this back to Brandy because she is doing registration. We're gonna press File, Save. And we can go ahead and close it out. We're gonna go to the right. Maybe your computer's a little bit different, but we're gonna go to the red X. Now we're gonna go create a new email and we're going to send it to Brandy. Here's her email. We'll use the Gmail account. And you're going to type for subject, you're going to type the registration. Perfect. And you may have seen and remember that we actually saved it to our desktop. So we need to go Insert, or maybe on your email it says Attachment. They are the same thing. Insert, Select, and we're going to select a file. And we're going to go to Desktop, scroll all the way to the top, and we should be able to find it under our desktop. We're going to scroll down now on the right-hand side, all the way to the bottom, and there it is, CAR MF20 Teacher Registration, and select, and now it is there, and then you send.